Sometimes it's fun to listen to different types of music and try to identify the types of instruments that are being used and how they work together. Some instruments are more common in certain types of music than they are in others. In Latin music, they use a lot of percussion instruments, each one playing something different, but they all work together. Let's take a look at some percussion instruments that are very common to Latin music. Then we'll see a short video to see how they're played. Afterward, we'll see how many instruments you can name. Let's get started. These are claves, which are wooden dowels that are struck together in a rhythmic pattern. Sometimes one clave is slightly larger than the other. Sometimes one clave might be hollow, or they might just be two solid pieces of wood. This is a guiro, an open-ended hollow gourd, kind of like a pumpkin. It has notches carved into one side. A stick is used for hitting the guiro as well as rubbing along the notches to produce a ratcheting sound. This is a shaker, just a hollow cylinder made of wood or metal or plastic with beads inside. The sound is made by shaking it with the hand rather than hitting it. The bongos are two small open-bottom drums of different sizes, a smaller drum for a higher pitch and a slightly larger drum for a lower pitch. They are usually played with the hands. The congas are tall, narrow drums with an open bottom. They are shaped a little like barrels in that they are wider in the middle and more narrow at the top and the bottom. They are also usually played with the bare hands. These are called timbales, shallow, single-headed drums made of metal. They are usually tuned much higher than other drums, and they are played with drumsticks. Timpanis, or kettle drums, are large drums where the drum's skin on top is connected to a foot pedal. When the pedal is pushed down, the pitch of the drum goes up. This allows the player to play specific notes on the drum. Timpanis are probably more common in orchestras than they are in Latin music, but they are used occasionally. Now let's watch these instruments being played, and we'll name each one as we see them. Remember to listen how each percussion instrument is playing something different, but they all weave together to create a rich tapestry of rhythm. The claves. The guiro. The shaker. The congas. And you just heard the timbales. And now you see the bongo player. There are the timbales. On the far right side of the screen are the timpanis. Now let's see how many instruments you can name. These are wooden dowels that are struck together in a rhythmic pattern. These are claves. This is an open-ended hollow gourd with notches carved into one side. This is a guiro. This is a hollow cylinder made of wood or metal or plastic with beads inside. This is a shaker. These are two small open-bottom drums of different sizes. These are bongos. These are tall, narrow drums with an open bottom. These are congas. These are shallow, single-headed drums made of metal. These are timbales. These are large drums where the drum skin on top is connected to a foot pedal to change the pitch. These are timpanis. Remember, the next time you're listening to music, it's fun to identify the instruments that are being used and how they're adding to the song. If you want to learn more about instruments, tune into our online course every Monday morning at 10, Instruments by Musical Genre. We hope to see you then.